A small investment, say $100, turns into $100,000. This is the promise that draws countless individuals into the memecoin market. Headlines broadcast these extreme gains, showcasing stories of overnight millionaires. These narratives are powerful. They suggest anyone with a bit of luck can achieve life-changing wealth. For every token that achieves a 1000x return, thousands of others fall to zero. The vast majority of these assets fail. They disappear from public consciousness within weeks, even days. This stark contrast creates a challenging environment. The allure is undeniable, fueled by social media posts and charts showing exponential price increases. But the memecoin space is more akin to a lottery than traditional investing. The sheer volume of new tokens launching daily makes it hard to distinguish legitimate projects from fleeting scams. This essay will move beyond the hype, dissect repeatable traits of rare memecoins that beat the odds, and offer a framework for more informed analysis. A chart showing one line going up 1000x while hundreds of other lines flatline and go to zero. Many feel priced out of Bitcoin or Ethereum. A single Bitcoin costs tens of thousands of dollars, while a memecoin might trade for a fraction of a cent. That low entry price creates a psychological effect, making it seem possible to acquire millions or billions of tokens with a small amount. The potential for massive percent gains feels accessible even if underlying value is purely speculative. Accessibility is core to the appeal, but it masks immense risk in these volatile, often ephemeral assets. The core problem is separating signal from noise. How do you identify genuine potential among projects built for quick pump and dump? The headlines do not tell the full story. They focus on winners after the fact, ignoring thousands of failed projects and capital lost. Understanding foundational elements that support sustained growth is crucial. Look past short-term hype and examine social dynamics, tokenomics, market timing. That set the stage for a potential 1000x journey. Finding a memecoin with genuine 1000x potential is exceptionally difficult due to the structure of the market itself. Every day, hundreds, if not thousands, of new tokens are launched. Ethereum Solana base. This overwhelming volume creates an environment where attention is the scarcest resource. Most projects never gain the critical mass of awareness needed to attract a significant number of buyers. They are born and die in obscurity, often within a 24-hour cycle, leaving early investors with illiquid tokens that have no path to recovery. Their failure is not dramatic, it is a quiet fade into irrelevance. A primary driver of failure is the lack of transparency and accountability. Many memecoin projects are launched by anonymous or pseudonymous teams. While anonymity is a core tenet of crypto for some in this context, it often serves as a shield for bad actors. Without a public-facing team, there is no one to hold responsible if the project's liquidity is suddenly pulled, a rug pull. Furthermore, many projects lack clear documentation or a roadmap. Their entire existence is predicated on a single meme or a fleeting trend, with no long-term vision to sustain interest after the initial hype subsides. Another significant hurdle is the speculative nature of the investor base. The majority of participants in the memecoin market are not long-term holders, they are traders looking for quick profits. This creates immense volatility. As soon as a token's upward momentum slows, these traders often exit en masse, causing the price to crash dramatically. A project without a dedicated community of true believers who will hold through these downturns cannot survive. The hype cycle is brutal and unforgiving. A community built solely on the promise of quick riches will dissolve at the first sign of trouble. Ultimately, most memecoins are designed for a short lifespan. They are not built with fundamentals utility or long-term value creation in mind. Their purpose is to capture attention for a brief period, generate a spike in trading volume, enrich the earliest insiders and developers. This model is inherently unsustainable. For a token to achieve a 1000x return, it must do more than just pump. Build a foundation strong enough to endure market cycles, retain a core base of supporters, continuously capture new interest over an extended period of months or even years. While no formula guarantees success, the memecoins that have achieved massive, sustained growth share several observable traits. The first and most critical is early organic community growth. This happens before the major price pumps. A winning project cultivates a genuine following on platforms like X, Telegram, Discord. People are not just there to ask when moon. They are actively creating and sharing memes, they participate in discussions, they evangelize the project. This grassroots activity forms a resilient social layer that supports the token through volatility. It is a sign that the project has a cultural pulse beyond its price chart. This viral marketing engine is powered by the community itself, making it cost-effective and authentic. A simple, cartoonish dog logo that is instantly recognizable and friendly. Third, a fair launch and locked liquidity are crucial for building trust. A fair launch implies token distribution is transparent and equitable, and not reserved for insiders who can dump on the market. More importantly, initial liquidity should be locked in a smart contract for a significant period. This demonstrates developer commitment and assures buyers they cannot be rug pulled. This foundational trust is non-negotiable for attracting the sustained capital inflows required for a 1000x journey. Fourth, cultural timing plays a significant role. A memecoin can be a vessel for a broader cultural moment or internet trend. Its narrative might tap into a popular joke, a political event, a wave of social sentiment. While timing alone isn't enough, launching as a theme gains traction can act as a powerful accelerant. Combined with a strong community and simple identity, perfect timing can help a project capture imagination and achieve escape velocity, separating it from thousands of other tokens. Finally, the fifth and perhaps most defining trait is the ability to generate sustained attention, not just a one-time hype cycle. A token that spikes 500% in one day and then crashes 80% the next is not on a path to a 1000x return. The biggest winners build momentum over weeks and months. Their communities remain active, consistently producing new content, keeping the project in the public conversation. This sustained interest creates a positive feedback loop. Steady attention brings in new buyers, which supports the price, which in turn generates more attention. It is this endurance that allows for the compounding gains that define a true mega winner. Consider the historical examples of Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Neither token introduced groundbreaking technology. Dogecoin was created as a joke. Shiba Inu was launched as an experiment in decentralized community building. Their astronomical success was not derived from their code, but from their cultural endurance. They built massive global communities of holders who remained engaged long after the initial novelty wore off. These communities created an unstoppable momentum that attracted liquidity exchange listings and even celebrity endorsements. Their stories prove that in the memecoin world, a resilient social movement is far more powerful than any technical specification. In summary, the anatomy of a potential 1000x memecoin is less about its technical prowess and more about its social architecture. The key traits are a strong, organic community, a simple viral brand, a trustworthy launch with locked liquidity, fortunate cultural timing, and the ability to maintain attention over the long term. These factors work together to build the trust and momentum necessary for exponential growth. A project that excels in these areas has a chance, albeit a slim one, to overcome the overwhelming odds and achieve the kind of returns that make headlines. However, it is imperative to end with a clear warning. Investing in memecoins remains one of the highest risk activities in any market. The vast majority fail. Even projects that exhibit all the positive traits discussed can still collapse due to unforeseen events, market downturns, or internal community conflicts. Therefore, thorough research and extreme caution are paramount. Never invest more than you are willing to lose entirely. The search for a 1000x return is exciting, but it must be balanced with a sober understanding of the risk.